reframe me as not a stepmom, but a friend mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice, a friend mom.
Stepmoms have bad press.
Yeah, yes. When parents remarry, what is the best way for step-parents to enter into the lives of their stepchildren in a really positive way and in a way that enables them to really be great step-parents and create an even stronger family bond with their new kids?
Well, there are so many things that people can do because it's such an exciting and confusing time for everybody involved, the kids, you, your partner. I'm a stepmom myself, and I work with step families, so I say let the kids take the lead about how you as the step parent want to enter the children's lives. So if you come on too strong, they may feel suspicious of you. So I say let the kids take the lead and let the relationship develop naturally. The other thing that I always say to do is to, and this was really powerful in my life and my clients really like this too, is to schedule a one-on-one time with your stepkids. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be some big creative outing. It can be something as simple as going to the grocery store or playing video games with your stepson. I think they really appreciate that, and it allows that relationship to develop normally and naturally. And finally, form a support group or find a support group. And if you don't have one, you can start one, or there's lots of online forums for step parents, especially stepmoms.
I think it's also important to remember you're not alone. You're doing this with a partner, and not only is it new for you, but it's new for the whole family. It's a whole new family. Mm. You know, if there's a married couple and someone dies, that's a new family too with just one parent. Or if families get divorced, then there's different family sort of subsets. But as a step parent coming into a new family, I've seen where if people approach it as we're a new family and we're in this together, what do we need, and talk about it with your partner and think together about how you'd like it to go. And then, of course, yes, the children's say is important, or what they need too.
I think too it's important to take the competition out of the equation, because that happens so often. We presume relationship when it's really association in the beginning, and we have to grow into relationship. And then if we're feeling a little edgy ourselves about our place in the family as a new step parent, then we have to take the competition out of it. We already have the relationship with the man. Now we need to win the relationship with the children.
Yeah, I agree, and I think to lower your expectations and to know that you may not have the dream relationship, and that's okay. They have parents that are intact in their lives, and you are a bonus. You're kind of another positive force in their life, and I think that's a really healthy way to look at it.
And it takes time. You know, it's just the time in the equation, isn't it? You know.
Well, and with the time together, I think it's good to try to elicit from your child or stepchild exactly what they want. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I've used the phrase an inventory. Let's take an inventory, or I want to take an inventory on how things are going. Mm-hmm. And say, what's working and what's not working, and especially what would you like to see more of. Mm-hmm. And with all, Harville and I are a blended family, to his, to mine, to ours. And one of the things I invited my stepkids to do at the beginning was reframe me as not a stepmom, but a friend mom.
Oh, that's nice.
Because stepmoms have bad press.
Yeah, society is not kind to stepmoms.
They're trying to de-karmaize my name. And so I'd always say, I'm your friend mom, and if that was okay with them. But mainly with all of our kids, I've always said, stay out of the victim place and ask for what you want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to respond if you're sulking, but I will respond. But I also want to go in and elicit from them, what is it would you like to see more of?
Right.
And when you're doing that, you're creating safety.
Right.
And that's one of the things we really have to make sure we get, isn't it?
And I think the thing that we have also found works with couples, works with kids, and that's to learn how to talk. Mm-hmm. And most couples do not know how to talk, and they do not know how to talk to each other, and they don't know how to talk to their children. And so we use, as most people know, in Imago, a dialogical process. Mm-hmm. So that and dialogue is not just listening. Dialogue is also knowing how to say something, but it's also listening, so that a person gets idea that you're interested in them. And interest, we have found, is sexy. It's a aphrodisiac.
I was going to say, I can see it being stimulating.
It's stimulating,
Yes.
that you're actually interested in me. And that creates the safety that we're talking about, because if I'm interested in you, I'm
And because
probably
I
not going to
matter.
hurt you.
Yeah.
And if I'm interested, your self-esteem goes up. And then that creates the connectional bond, which then makes it okay to hang out together.
This has been such a great discussion, and it's so encouraging to think about how families can come together with really a couple of key takeaways from putting the time in big and small ways and being very intentional, not trying too hard, but ultimately creating that safe space where as step-parents you really can become very bonded and have that open dialogue with your kids, and that really helping both families come together and becoming their best friend mom. I love that.